Hi, welcome back. In this video I'm going to talk about the AccumUntilDone template. And a good example of AccumUntilDone is if I wanted to add up a bunch of test grades and compute the average of those grades. So let's say that I know I have 5 students in my class and I'm going to sum their grades and then get the average. So here's how we'll do it. We need a variable for the grade and a variable for the total to start with. Okay, so we'll do a constant which we'll use in our relational expression. So here we're going to say for int I equals 1, I less than or equal to num grades. That's our relational expression. That's our condition. We're going to increment I by 1 each time. Whoops. Again, hands on the wrong keys. So we're going to prompt the user to enter a grade. Prompt then read template. So now's a good time to teach you another little trick. I'm not sure, I might have shown this by accident already. Is that we have these things called the compound assignment statements. So notice that when I write total is equal to total plus grade, I'm repeating total, using it twice. So there's this nice little operator called the compound assignment operator, which you can use to make those kinds of statements a little bit shorter and more efficient. And all expert C++ programmers use compound assignment when they can to make your code shorter. Alright, so anyway, so that adds the grade that we entered to the total. Then when we're done, we're going to say double average, is equal to static cast double the total divided by the number of grades. And that'll give us an average. Then we're going to see out the test average is average in del. Okay, so let's run that. So our first grade will be a 77, and then an 81, and then an 84, and then a 73, and then a 93. Okay, so we have a problem here. That is not the average, not even close. So let's look and see what happened here. I can tell you what happened. Total was not initialized. And so I purposely left it there so that you could see what happens when you don't initialize a variable in C++. If you're coming from a background from a language like Python, remember that Python will auto-magically assign a default value to a variable. But that doesn't happen in C++, so we have to initialize our variables. Let's try it again. So we'll do a 71, an 82, an 83, a 91, and let's say at 87. And so that gives us a test average of 82.8, which, just scanning those numbers, that 71 really brought the average down, and those 83s and 82s didn't help either, so that looks about right. So, just to kind of summarize, the AccumUntilDone template says accumulate values in a variable until you're finished. So in this case we wanted to get 5 grades. So we used a for loop to do that because we knew in advance how many times the loop was going to run. There were 5 students, so there were 5 grades, so the loop is going to run 5 times. I'm sorry, 5 times. So that wraps up this video on the AccumUntilDone template using a for loop. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.